Hello, this is Malorian, and this will be a 25-point game of my epic Thag Rosh against Morghoul. Alright, so my caster died last game, so I had to switch up, so I went over to eThag. I really like eThag, but I know I need more practice with them. But anyway, in this one here, we're playing Gauntlet, so I need to get to his zone. He's trying to get to mine. First one at 2 points wins. And my opponent is running Scorn. So it's a nice guy with a nice varied list, so that's pretty cool to see. The only other time I played Scorn, I got brutalized, but that was beast heavy. This has a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, first on my side, I'm going to have a Harrier, 3 Shredders, my Typhon, eThag, 2 more Shredders, Harrier, and then a Shredder in the back. I deployed second. On his side, on the far left, he has some Immortals. Some Venerators. Then he has the Immortals. Then he has an Agonizer. In the front there, he has this Cyclops Brute. He has the Beastmasters in the back. And then he has these 2 Frog guys. I'm pretty sure that one of them is called a Drake and the other one's called like a Basilisk or something, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, the caster he's using is Morghoul. Pretty much I've seen him in a couple of battle reports. I know he's kind of a ninja, he's hard to hit, but otherwise we're just going to have to see what type of tricks come up. So really I'm just planning to move up. I think a lot of his infantry will be easy for me to kill with a lot of my feet move going up and taking a big bite out of him. Hopefully some sprays can be taking him down too, and I'm also hoping that if I'm aggressive enough, he'll stay far enough out of his zone that I can be maybe winning by scenario as well. And here's just a little bit more of a close-up of his army, just so that if I said something stupid, you can figure it out yourself. Alright, so his turn 1, he sends over his Venerators to go up this kind of spiral tower on the left. His other stuff is moving up, but he's being somewhat defensive about it, so that can work to my plan. He loads up his Agonizer with Fury, and that's pretty much it. So my first turn, I really just push up, all that whole front line is all running up. I put up the Dragon's Blood on the Typhon there. Now, I really think I made a mistake, because what I should have done is that when I got to eThag, I should have at least declared a charge to get another 3-inch. I know from my other battles that he always falls behind, and then I have to worry about ranges, so good to see that I made a mistake right off the bat. My Stinger is already a little bit farther back. He's supposed to be like a second wave anyway, but I'm already have 8 Fury down there, so I'm going to be taking 1 test anyway, and I just didn't want to do any more. So his turn 2, his Venerators are now going up that one building. They can't see anything yet, so no shots there. And really he stayed pretty defensive. He has his Brute that's there that has some sort of spell up that gives him more defense or something. Morghoul also has his foot in, so there's no way I'm going to be getting a point this turn unless I get a caster kill. But yeah, I would have liked it a little bit more if we would have pushed up a little bit more, but I'm going to have to deal with what I got. So my turn 2 was my feet turn, and I feel that I did not do it correctly. Basically, I put off Manifest Destiny, and a lot of my stuff had to run up, and all these fun things, but unfortunately, my ranges wasn't really working, so that by the time that, say, a lot of those Shredders on the top left moved up, or my Harrier on the far left, they were now out of range. Even though they were in range to use the feet, once they moved up, they were out of range for the Manifest Destiny. So they really couldn't do the damage that I wanted to see them do. On the left, that turned out okay. I was able to get in, and even though I didn't kill any of those Venerators, at least I'm kind of just bogging them down, and if 2 points can hold that up for a long while, hopefully then I can clean up the rest. And really all I did in this whole turn is I killed 3 of the Immortals. My sprays, I didn't get anything done with my sprays there. Yeah, I tried attacking his Cyclops Brute, did no damage there. My Harrier, I thought this was going to be huge. I had the Animus, which is an automatic hit, hopped over to attack Morghoul, and I did 1 damage. So that was kind of a flop, and now have to see what he does in return. So his turn 3, and this is where things start going a little wacky, because all these little frog guys are doing all these kind of animuses and stuff, and I really don't understand it all. It's all stuff where it's, raising defense and stuff like that. So I don't really know what's going on, but anyway, let's see, I am down one shredder so far, so really that wasn't too bad, but the other shredder on the far left is fairly damaged. He wasn't able to hit my Harrier at all on the far left, so that was great. And otherwise, the only good thing I can see here is that since he moved back with Morghoul, if I can kill his Cyclops Brute, then I can get that first control point. So that's really the only thing I got going for me. Otherwise, I'm still looking at this and saying, man, eThag is way too far back. So my side 3, you might notice, if you're a keen observer, that one of my other shredders is gone. That's because that he'd forgot that his Brute had something up that gave him +2 strength on that Cyclops there, so actually he should have killed the shredder, so we took him off now. Otherwise, I'm just attacking a little bit more. I killed 2 of the Cyclopses, I killed one of the Venerators, do a little bit of damage to his frogs there, and then Typhon, I didn't really think he had enough room to charge up and hit the Cyclops. You know, unfortunately, he's one of my only ones that doesn't have Pathfinder, so instead he just moved up, killed 2 of the Pain Givers with his breath weapons. You can see my Stinger is getting positioned there, and so is Thagrosh. He's moving up and getting ready to try and do something. Score in turn 4 is very painful. You can see that I've lost now all my shredders. On the far left, he's still not able to hurt that Harrier. You know, thank God for that defense 14. My other Harrier, he had done some damage to there in the center, and otherwise that was pretty much it. So, you know, he moved over Morghoul to kill one person, and you know, so he tried to counter and have like the Agonizer and I don't know if that's the Drake or the Basilisk in the way, but really I think now at this point I really only have 2 options. Things are going really bad, and so really I can try and hit his hardest hitters first and try and kill off his Cyclops Brute and, you know, his last Immortal, and then just try and play the game that I'm too tough for your weaker stuff to kill. Or maybe I can try for a knockdown on Morghoul and then spray him to death. So we'll have to see which one looks better. And in the end, I decided just to go for the win. So Thagrosh goes up. He does the Scourge or whatever it's called. Hits him directly because I boosted the damage. It did tons, but he transferred it to one of his frogs. And then I did my breath to him, did some damage. And then the Typhon, breath. He's toast. So victory to Thagrosh. And, you know, even though I won this game, I definitely made a lot of mistakes. I could have really handled my feet better. You know, not only just a thing of trying to make sure that I moved up Thagrosh farther so I'd have more thing in range. You know, I had no reason to commit that early. His only shooting was could have been easily tied up with the Harrier just running in there. And so I kind of pushed myself too far. All my lights were getting slaughtered while my heavies were too far back. And I was just lucky that I found a situation where I was able to try and kill off his caster like I did. Otherwise, things should have turned south really quick. So anyway, it was nice to have a win. So I'm even 1-1 in the league, and we'll see what happens next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.